I'm just walking to the gym right now and having a little bit of a moment of clarity, feeling pretty calm. I just worked for about 5 straight hours at home in silence with headphones in. And I think I've been overcomplicating my role in making content. I felt stuck for a while, so I don't know what to, sorry, fix this. It's like itching, but it's cold as shit out right now. I think I just have been stagnant and unsure of what to say because I have never felt this bad in my own life. I've always been that kid with a smile on his face, no matter where I go, no matter what situation I'm in, trying to bring other people up. I'm trying to make the most of the situation, find the light in a dark room. And for the first time in my life, the last 6 months, darkness it's been winning. It's been kicking my ass. And I haven't known what to say because I don't want to have every video sound the same where I'm just like, I'm depressed and this isn't going good and now this isn't going good. But so much of my light source comes from communication. That's my number one skill set in life. And this is how I do it, right? I enjoy speaking to a community online, connecting with you guys, answering questions, sharing laughs in the DMs, all that stuff. And feeling as shitty as I felt the last 6-7 months and feeling like I didn't want to spew negativity out there or say things that I might want to take back in the future. I know my brain has been messed up. It's not been clear for a minute, day or night, for the last half year. There's been so much going on in my personal life and just in the world. I know I'm not the only one. Obviously right now we've got the horrific fires going on in LA. My apartment was very close to that, within a mile. But many other friends lost their homes. Election is always a stressful time for everyone. There's shit going on, right? Real shit for everyone. But my point being, what is my point? See, this is what I'm talking about. It didn't used to be this hard for me to flow and feel like I had something to say to the camera. And I think that's just because I used to feel like I had it more figured out, or I was at least on particular paths. Golf was usually the framework that held my life together. It gave me purpose. It gave me structure with why am I going to the gym? What am I doing at the gym? I had golf coaches, right? Swing coaches. Sometimes I had mental coaches. My whole friend circle was also professional golfers with the same dreams. We would travel together. We'd play tournaments together. We'd talk about what was working, what wasn't working. And as soon as I unplugged from that world 6 months ago and decided I have to do something else, at least for now, in my life to earn an income, establish myself, and regain the confidence that I lost through the breakup and just the horrible mind frame that put me in. And unplugging from the golf machine removed all that structure. So when it used to be easy for me to sit here and take you guys along for my journey, pursuing a Q school somewhere or a tour somewhere or a local tournament or getting fit for new clubs, there was always that overarching golf framework, and the storyline of me was like, I'm chasing the PGA Tour. So I knew how to frame everything in my life through that and tell, relatively good stories that you guys seem to be interested in and pay attention to. Without golf, even if I hadn't been slapped with the depression from a breakup, I think I still would have struggled to be like, man, what do I create content about? But I know I need to create content because that's what I do. Communicating with you guys, it's just like the glue that held my life together and made me feel like I knew what the point of my videos were and I knew what my messaging was. And everything always had a positive spin to it. Oh, I missed this cut, or I didn't get through Q school, but this is what's coming next, or this is what I'm gonna do to get better so that doesn't happen again next time. That never-ending, reverting thought loop of positivity, whatever the thing was that just happened, being able to ignore that and get right back into a rebuilding and a positive mind frame. That was gone without golf. And all of a sudden these last 6 months, I really haven't known. I've been unlearning everything that I once thought was true about life, about myself, about how others perceive me. I thought I was a relatively likable person, and I thought I did a pretty good job of portraying myself authentically to where others understood me and for the most part supported me. And then all of a sudden the events of last year made me question all that and made me think, damn, am I a bad person, or am I bad at communicating? Am I fake, or do people not view me the way I view myself or the way I think they view me. It's just put me in a really bad headspace. And then of course, removing golf from my life as well. That was my passion. That was my North Star always. Losing that was really tough. And there've been a lot of other things, a lot of other really humbling moments and things happening in my life. And I think now I understand if I reflect and self-analyze what stalled me the last 6 months, but I don't want to be stalled anymore. And I've been trying, the last couple of weeks to daily vlog. I've been making a ton of these videos like this, and I'm not really posting anything because I'm not feeling very confident that I'm spreading a message worth spreading. I'm thinking out loud, trying to make sense of it because I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm confused, and just trying to figure it out. But the reason I keep pressing record and talking is because I feel like I'm not alone in that. I know that somebody out there is listening to this and is like, yeah, like I get it, dude. That's how I feel, or something similar is going on in my life. I know that, but it's disheartening when the videos don't find those people. I don't understand how the algorithms work. I've been making content for 8 years. I have absolutely zero predictability on what's going to do well and what isn't going to do well. Most of the times, the stuff that I think is the best does the worst. So it's disheartening to feel like what I'm saying is true. I know that this isn't just some pointless, useless rant that everyone is going to interpret it as, oh, this kid's a bitch complaining. Look at the dope houses around him. What's he talking about mental health for? Shut up, bitch. Of course, some people think that. That's fine. That's not the person I'm trying to reach with this video. And I'm willing to put myself out there and let myself be judged in that way, because I still know that the other side of it is that people feel just like me right now and are listening to this and are like, I get you, dude. I'm with you, and I'm interested in seeing how you figure this out for yourself, because I'm also trying to figure it out for myself. It's cool to see somebody meet me at that level of realness and humbleness to say, look, I'm 33. I've done a lot of cool shit in my life, worked with a lot of cool people. At times I've been on top of the world, yet right now I have no fucking clue which way's up, which way's down, what's right, what's wrong, who's my friend, who's my enemy, how does the energy of the universe work? Is it actually, am I bouncing off of it right now? Do I have a force field around me causing manifestation to not work, or am I actually just that negative of an aura and that toxic of an energy right now that I just continually am attracting bad stuff into my life? There's all these questions going on, and it would surely be easier to just figure it out, or it'd be more comfortable to figure it out on my own and then come back to you guys in a month or a year or 5 years, whenever I figure it out, and yo, I got it, and just skip all this confusion phase I'm in right now and tell you guys that it's all good. That'd be more comfortable, because I could save myself the shame and embarrassment of being all vulnerable and raw and real and saying everything I'm saying right now. But it's twofold. One, I think that that's just not as captivating to watch, and not that many people would have as much respect for me if I just was unwilling to admit any mistakes or faults and just only spoke when I knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about. And then also, I think it helps me, because it's almost like I'm in a therapy session right now. Because I get it that I'm just talking to myself, but I'm not. I'm doing this through the filter of knowing that, hopefully someday this is watched by millions of people. And so that's in the back of my mind, that I'm trying to have a conversation with other like-minded people and find a way to offer some sort of comfort to you guys, that you're not alone, that it's not as unique as you think it is to be down bad, and at whatever age you're at in life, to just throw your hands up in the air and be like, fuck, I don't know what to do right now, but I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna take one more step today, and then we'll deal with tomorrow when it gets there. And I'm hoping that it's comforting for those that may find this video, and it also gives me some sense of accountability to make sure that I keep trying. If I really go radio silent and stop making videos, that's indicative of me just quitting. All right, I no longer have a desire to understand others or try to be understood myself. I'm just gonna stop playing the game of life, and I'm just gonna recluse internally and only be with myself, and that's it. I don't want to do that. I'm still trying. This may not be perfect. I don't know that I'm necessarily making the video that I thought I would make 15 minutes ago, or I'm saying the things that I hoped I would say. I think I thought it might be still a little bit more of a uplifting video. I don't know. Again, I'm just not sure. I'm just trying, and I hope I have the balls tomorrow to actually post this video and stop being so unsure of myself and stop second guessing every idea I have. I obviously had an idea 20 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, it sounds worth it to embarrass myself by holding up this damn phone, walking through public for 20 minutes on the way to the gym, and trying to put a message out there. Something in my brain said, yes, do that. It's a good idea. I'm called to do this. I want to do this. But it's just, my brain is not, I think you're seeing it in real time. You're watching highly depressed, beaten down, anxious person operate in real time and like still try. This is my best effort right now. Like a 2 out of 10, but I'm giving 100% of my 2 out of 10. And there have been times in my life where my 100% is a 10 out of 10. And I think I'm comparing myself to that because I know I've operated that way in my relationships in life, in the sport that I pursued, on social media and videos. So I know that that's what I'm capable of. And I find myself disappointed knowing that it just doesn't feel the same right now. But I think that's an important lesson too. Don't let the fact that you can't do it to the max of your capabilities be a reason to not do it, because then you just spiral further and further. And that is what I was doing for the last 6 months. I was like, man, I suck at everything and nothing's working out. I'm just gonna stop playing the game. I'm tired of losing, so I'm just gonna stop playing. But in reality, the more, everyone has to go through this. Everyone has to get the door shut in their face 99 times before the 100th time is a yes. I saw some cool piece of content the other day. A friend DM'd it to me about a billionaire talking to some kid entrepreneur being like, yo, dude, you're only 24 no's away from being a billionaire. Can you believe that? 24 no's away from being a billionaire. I don't know what, math he used to do that, but his point being that you're gonna get the door shut in your face, whether by somebody else in business, you're asking them for investment or partnership or whatever, or in a sport or at school or at your job or in relationships, like trying to find the woman of your dreams to marry and have a family with. That door is gonna shut in your face painfully every single time until the last time. Every relationship you have is gonna fail until you finally get it right. And then that's end game for the rest of your life. And you're no longer sorrowful about the failed 23 relationships prior. You're just pumped that you finally got it right and you found your person, and boom. Same with business. When you finally create the right business model and strategy, or the right product or service, or the right YouTube channel. So instead of being all low and depressed of how I've been the last 6 months, nothing's working, everything's failing, I think I'm finally starting to get at least enough mental clarity and space from some of these harder events that have got me down. I'm starting to get enough space from them to be able to see. I'm just on no number 14 right now. So actually be excited, look, like almost be antsy for the next time something goes wrong. Be on the lookout for that, knowing that was my 14th no, that was my 15th no, that was my 16th failed relationship or startup business or partnership or roommate scenario, whatever the things are that you keep feeling like you're failing at, or city I've tried to live in. Every time that something doesn't work, you're just getting closer to where you're supposed to be. It's a big world out there. Wouldn't it be ridiculous if we all just were born into the perfect scenario for everything, and we didn't have to explore the world, and we didn't have to see what we didn't like and didn't want to be and who we didn't want to be around? Like, that would just be boring. We'd be like, well, it's a big world out there, but there's no need for me to explore it because everything's already perfect. Fuck no, right? That would suck. So I don't know, a little bit more of that attitude, because it really all is perspective, right? Things are just happening. We are the ones that call them good or bad. And isn't it funny how it's not universal? Some people look at a glass half full of water and say it's half empty. Others say it's half full. It's the same fucking glass, right? One person's just in a good mood. The other person's in a shitty mood. Same with relationships. Sometimes when it ends, somebody's like, wow, that sucks. I really miss that person and can't believe that this is happening to me. And then another person is like, this is the best thing ever. I'm free, or I'm independent again, or this happened for me because now I can go pursue my business, or I can go take my fitness more seriously, or whatever. So these events are the same, but people's interpretation of whether they're good or bad or neutral is totally predicated on that person's perception. So, and it's within our control. We're actually choosing in every moment consciously what we think about people, things, situations. So it's kind of just like, if you can flip it, if you can gain mind control and not let your brain control you, but the other way around, use it as the tool that it actually is. Our brain is a tool for manifestation, but most of us don't believe that. We think that we're just like a victim and everything is happening around us totally out of our control and we're just dealt this hand in life and that's the way it's going to be forever. That's how most people operate, and many times how I operate, which is a very limiting belief, and it causes you to create more of that in your life. That's what you're looking for. You're expecting bad things to happen because you believe that that's the life that you deserve or the life that you're always going to have because of where you're from or the color of your skin or your gender or what's happened to you before, how you were raised, or whatever the circumstances are. And if you detached from that and instead realize, no, my brain is actually a supercomputer, and whatever it hammers in on and focuses on for a long enough period of time comes true, whether it's something I want in my life or something I don't want in my life. It doesn't matter. The universe isn't responding to that. It's just responding to the fact that you're thinking about this thing over and over and over and over and over. It's responding energetically to what you're putting out in your energetic vibrational force field, which extends 10 feet around us. Our energy and our aura is massive. So if you're thinking about something you do want to happen or something you don't want to happen, the world's not acknowledging the no word in that equation. It's just acknowledging that you're thinking about this thing and it's going to bring about more of that thing. So if you can take conscious control of your mind and use it like a weapon and point it at what you want to have happen in your life, you will bring that about in your life. That's any time that I've actually been plugged in like this and had more control of my mind and wasn't being so overrun by depression, it's been effective. I've been able to manifest people and opportunities in my personal life, in my business life, in my sports career, through social media. I've laughed to myself behind closed doors about how powerful I felt. I've been like, holy shit, I literally locked in on that particular idea a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago, and this most perfect opportunity or most perfect person or scenario just dropped in my lap, and it didn't. I fucking made that happen by aligning myself with the future version of myself that already had that thing, by thinking about it, by praying about it, by visualizing it, by talking about it with other people, by writing about it, by watching videos and content about it. I just got 100% obsessed with a particular idea or a golf dream I had or whatever, and just made it happen. And it's really, I hope for anyone watching that at some point in time you take these words to heart and Google manifestation and Google the law of attraction and start learning about energy and start learning about cleansing your own aura. There's so much you can do. Stuff I'm working on right now is trying to heal trauma and releasing suppressed emotion and energy by way of meditation, by way of breath work, which takes you to an altered state of consciousness and allows you to stop being so controlled by your thinking mind. I don't want to feel pain. I don't want to think about past memories that were stressful or emotional for me. You go beyond that layer of your mind into your deep subconscious where emotion and trauma is all stored, and you start to let that shit go. You cry and you scream in these breathwork sessions. I just did one a week ago and that happened to me, and I have another one coming up in 2 days. It's work. It's like a workout. It's challenging to take yourself past that threshold of comfort where you don't want to go, because you are opening yourself up to the floodgate of those emotions and trauma that you blocked away and put in a treasure chest deep down in the depths of your mind months or years ago or whenever it happened. It never goes anywhere until you process it by letting yourself feel the emotions and feel the anger or the pain or the betrayal or the grief. You have to feel it fully to move through it, and the memory never leaves, but the energetic charge that's attached to it that hinders the way we move through life and interact with new people and new situations, that can be released, allowing you to essentially be free and be born again and not have all of this baggage from our past relationships and things that we perceive as failures or shortcomings in life. So I'm doing meditation and breath work to work on that right now. And then I want to dive further into actually cleansing parasites and heavy metals and things inside my body, inside my gut. And the gut is what controls your mood. All of the serotonin that's released in your body, things that allow you to feel good and happy and love and peace, are controlled by your gut. And when you have parasites in your gut from the food that we eat, or things in the air, or the fluoride in the water, the seed oils, or if you've got heavy metal in your body from things like that, which will attract parasites, your energy is literally being drained. That's what a parasite does. It's literally attached to you and leeching life force from you. That's where depression stems from. It's a lack of energy. The cells and energy in your body is not integrated how it should be, and you're not able to use it all because it's being sapped into other things, whether that's thinking about the past, regret, or worry about the future, anxiety, or literal physical things like parasites, candida overgrowth, illnesses, cancer. It's all just an energy exchange, and our goal is to cleanse ourselves of all the things that are not us, all the filters on the mat, all the masks, all the environments that we go into, all the people that we spend time with, all the things that are pulling energy from us in a negative way. Let them go, remove them, cleanse yourself of the parasites, cleanse your inside of your body and in your social life and on social media. There's parasites in more places than just our stomach. Cleanse yourself of that, and then also fuel yourself with positive energy, positive content, healthy food, exercise, taking care of yourself. That increases your capacity to then expend your energy in a positive way on the things that you want to do in life, and it's not being sapped in all these different directions. Hope that makes sense. Got to get in the gym now. I only have an hour and a half until yoga later tonight. Yoga is another thing I'm doing, trying to heal myself and create a safe space for my nervous system to rest and recover and drop out of fight or flight mode, which also perpetuates a lot of this negative energy I'm talking about. If you're always in a panic and feel like everything and everyone is out to get you, you never really drop into the rest and recovery mode, and then the stress just multiplies. If you're not able to actually rest, even when you go to bed, you're still anxious and stressed and thinking about things. You're just continuing to diminish your capacity to achieve anything in life, because your energy points to use each day, they're not even being recharged overnight like they're supposed to, so you just get in a bigger and bigger hole every day. So yoga is a good practice to try to combat that. All right, that's all I got for you guys right now. I hope that helped even just one person, then this would be worth my time. And I think it definitely helped me too. So thanks for watching. Click like if you liked the video. Leave a comment if this sparked something in you, or you have an idea for something else I could talk about. And please subscribe and turn on post notifications. Love you guys. Peace.